Hey, good morning everybody. Another drive along video. Got everything ready, my seatbelt on, ready to go. Alright. I am wearing the Safeguard body armor, the high visibility. I'm wearing it with the chest mount, the vest and the chest mount and the gimbal. Man, I think it looks kind of weird, but at the same time, I'm wearing it out in public, and it doesn't seem to attract that much attention. It's not unusual for someone to wear high visibility vest. People who ride bicycles, people who jog, people who exercise, people who go outdoors, crosswalk people, safety people, just overall safety people. And people who, want to be seen for whatever reason, because they're running, jogging, biking, crossing the street. So that's kind of what I got going on here. Ditched the raincoat. So I didn't ditch it. It's just that it's getting warmer and warmer, and now it's getting warmer. It's 80 degrees. Right now it's going to be about 65. It's going to turn to 70 really soon, and go to pretty much 80 and lower 80s, mid 80s now. So I know it's probably going to be humid and warmer. So I'm already feeling the heat, compensating for the vest. The vest does keep me warm. It doesn't perspire, but it's not breathable per se. But it is high visibility, and again, I'm covertly wearing body armor. Level 2 ballistics, level 1 blade. So I finally did get the body armor, and I've been wearing it for about 3-4 days. I'm not sleeping with it or anything, but what I am doing is I'm wearing it right now, and it kind of raises it up the view, and it gives a consistent view. That's kind of what I like about it. I'm making some other modifications, or rigging my chest mount. Here I got some Velcro right here. That's all that's left of the 35-foot hook and loop. I'm going to use the remaining part of this to stabilize the gimbal a little bit more, and I should have a pretty decent gimbal for first-person view scenarios like what you're seeing right now. I think I've been getting it. I know it's still kind of a little shaky, but compared to like handheld or a bike mount, it's a lot better. And keep in mind, I have a heavier camera phone, and so it works well for what it is. That's all I can say. It works well for what it is. I can give you stereo sound. I can give you zoom in, zoom out, all that stuff. I have a telephoto lens. I don't use it because the wide angle lens kind of really makes a huge difference. But the high visibility, the visor, body armor vest, in combination with the chest mount and a little bit of rigging, really make a great stable platform for the gimbal and the camera phone to give a perspective, first person's point of view, POV view, the POV, or the POV, I'm not sure. I'm waiting for the day they have a camera where you can do not 360, not 360, but VR type of recording. In other words, it has two cameras. One on the left, one on the right. Gives a different little angle, a little offset, and then if you wanted to, you could use your VR goggles and truly get a 3D immersed experience. I think Google had that for a little bit, but I don't know what they did with it. I think a lot of people didn't understand how to use it, and they end up using a single shot and then doubling it, and what you get is just a VR, you know, two things that are, it's flat. It's flat. So you need a particular camera. You need a camera that records the left side and the right side. That's what you really need. So, but that hasn't come to fruition yet. Not on a smartphone, which I think hopefully in the future with smartphone technologies, they will offer something like that. Maybe. I'm not sure. And the question is, now you got double the size of the video file because it's literally two of the same recording you're uploading. So hopefully technology catches up. Internet speeds are much quicker, but that's in the future. Again, I'm ahead of my time. I'm ahead of my time by 10 to 20 years. And so, but I do think that kind of technology will come out, and you'll be given a virtual reality, not quite an augmented reality, but a virtual reality YouTube experience. And then finally, purchasing those VR goggles would be worth it. Right now, if you know how to parallel view or cross-eye view, you can watch, you know, VR without the goggles. It's nicer if you had the goggles, but you can still watch it without the goggles. I'm just saying, you know, you can still pay $35 for the goggles and all that other good stuff and get what you want out of it. Oh, gotta get that yellow light. All right. Oh, thank goodness. What I like about Houston is the yellow lights are very long. I think they have sensors on them, but unlike California, San Francisco, or LA, the yellow lights are short. It's like you gotta, when it says yellow, you better slow down. Alright, here I am. So I hope y'all like my recent videos. Went to Cullen Park. Also went to the mall. Going to the mall a lot. My children are growing up, so they're hanging out at the mall. I think they went to a movie, Infinity Wars, Avengers. They watched it in 3D. I was tempted to go with them, but I wanted to ride the bike, so that's what I did. I rode the bike. That's what I did. I rode the bike instead of going to wherever they wanted me to go. Or wherever I kind of wanted to go. Of course, hanging out with your children at the movies is not very cool. According to your children, anyways. They grow up so fast. 1 minute you're young, handsome, and single. The next minute you're fat and bald. You're fat and bald and old. Life really kicks you in the nuts, you know, sometimes. The one good thing about wearing the body armor, I have to admit, because the Velcro straps, there's a Velcro strap inside the body armor, and then there's another Velcro strap outside the body armor. I noticed that I'm having less back pain, lower back pain issues, because literally I'm bracing my whole body, and so when I lift things up, my back is supported a lot better. I noticed that. I better slow down to 20 miles an hour here. School is kind of still going on. You know, I used to come earlier and drop off my youngest to pre-K, and they would have the school and it would be busy. I just go a little bit later and there's no traffic, and I get to go to the elementary school I think a lot faster, or about the same time. It's amazing. It's how you schedule your time can make that much of a difference. Anyways, I hope you are all enjoying the ride along here, the drive along, and the rant. I think I wanted to talk about something, but I also went to the mall to check out Bitcoin price. I don't know what's going on with it. Anyways, we'll see what happens. We got all this year and all of next year to see what happens. If you ask me, I don't think the price is going to go to $1 million. If you ask me anyway. Basically, whatever John McAfee says is basically a lie. So you just have to assume everything he says that's coming out of his mouth is a lie. Except when he's telling the truth, which is rare. The guy's in his 70s. I think he may have only about five more years to live, really, in a healthy condition. He hides it really well. But if he didn't dye his hair, his mustache and everything, his age you would really see his age show through. There's nothing wrong with having gray hair or dyeing your hair. It's just that it really, dyeing your hair really does make you look younger. Younger, it really does. But once people stop dyeing their hair and stop doing the youth treatments, their age rapidly shows. You shouldn't be ashamed of getting older. You should be happy. That means you're one step closer to peace and quiet. The lady's holding up the rest of the traffic. She doesn't see all that traffic coming up behind her. Oh, you know what? Time for me to close the shut down here. See you later. Bye.